According to this article, Elon Musk's XAI raises $20 billion from investors, including Nvda, Cisco, and Fidelity. So how much was Nvidia's portion? Well, according to this, up to $2 billion. It's been a little while since I looked at the stock, so I wanted to give you some price targets and go over this ticker. We ended the day at 187.24, down 0.47%. The middle of the trend takes us back to roughly 188.43. That is resistance and also a potential take profit area. Above that will take us to 2 standard deviations, and that is 190.91. And I'm not sure if we're going to get to this level on Tuesday, perhaps some other day though, down the road, 192.13. And should we be so lucky as to hit 4 standard deviations, that will be 193.33. And if we hit this area, you know there's going to be a pullback as people take their profits and they run, they will lock in and they will leave, just like they did here and here. As you can see, the price started to fall after hitting that resistance, that critical area. So to the south side, another level of support, many levels of support and resistance in between -2 and 2. All right, that would be 185.99. Here's another potential buy-in area and a potential stop loss area. Depends on what side of the line you purchased. 184.80 and 183.60 for another potential buy-in area. Looking left, all of these gaps closed, and that one also to the downside because we went up, so we fill it to the downside. This one went down, so we filled it to the upside right there. And this one I've been tracking is still in play. That will take us to 181.02. So if you like to go short, I don't know when yet it will hit, but it will. Actually, if I go to the 15, option R, where are we? No, I don't like that. That is on an upward channel, so that is not going to help me. Look at this. On the 5, so we line up with -2 standard deviations, and look, it's not the calendar is not stretching out. So let me see if I can do this on the 30. No, that's still also an upward channel. So no, scratch that, only because, oops, I have my voice control on and it kind of goes crazy sometimes. Let's go back to the 5, option R to reset, stay on page. So that's the 26th. So we're going to be talking, if we continue our southward trajectory, it could happen sometime in end of January, February, unless we rebound. And this is something I've already marked out, and I expected a move to the upside, and that took us to 183.57. Delete, delete, we're good. This gap closed to the downside, delete. This gap also closed for your reversal. 180 is no longer in play. This one, yeah, this has been a long time since I've cleaned this up. That officially touched down there. It looked like it touched here. It did not. If you stretch it out, you can see that it did not touch. So that was not a win, but this line is. Delete. Oh, and we have things to look forward to the upside. Okay, and then this one will take us to 206.53 down the road, not in the channel, not in the zone, not even close on this 5-minute time frame. And then we have other landmines. So if you like to go short, we will eventually close that out. I don't know when, but we will. I'll keep you posted on that one. Oops. Oh, and then more pullback areas. Let's take a look at this on the daily, and then I'll move on to the next one. Option R. Okay, ignore everything. I've tracked this thing a million gazillion times here. And we are at 187. Where is, because I've marked this out so many times, it's hard to. 187, where are we? Oh, duh, this blue. That's why I change my colors every year. I've been changing the colors for, well, since 2024, 2025, and now 2026. So we're in the blue. All right, so we're at the middle of the trend, so we could grind sideways or slowly follow this line upward and then hit that target. But the range, big picture, Nvda will hit 224.75, and then we have these gaps to burn through, but the range on the bottom side will take us back to an area I've marked at 152.82. And we need to just rip off the Band-Aid and close these out, and we haven't yet. The 1 year price target is now 260, which represents a 39% return. So 260